The only reason teens can get away with being stupid and wasting their time, and believe me, I'm a teen and I love wasting my time even more than the next guy, is because we have adults supporting us. While I don't think I'm stupid anymore right now, I always seem to look back a year and wonder how stupid I was. So I doubt I won't be doing that again next year. Of course, my happiest moments were times when I wasn't doing anything productive, but there's a time you realize that you can't do those things anymore because no one's willing to support you. No one's going to support you, or maybe they're just not capable of supporting you. Look at your parents. I mean, they get older and older, and if you haven't realized, there's a point where their their bodies or their who knows, maybe their minds just aren't capable of mouth feeding you anymore. Um, and I'm not saying that this is like some good revelation where, oh yeah, we're gonna gloriously become men and start working for ourselves. For me, that realization was a real pain. Um, I know I was stupid for ever thinking that I could always go on like that. I mean, I always had some knowledge of, social conventions where, okay, adults work and you get past school and you start doing what you love to make money. But it's not like that. It, you know, it's a life changer. It's basically that shock that I got, getting like right before my last year of high school, where I saw that, oh man, I'm gonna, no longer am I going to be able to sit back on the couch and do everything I want, and which is basically live in my own fantasy world, which is to get away from whatever world I live in now to distract me from it. Um, Now I actually have to get out there and start doing things myself, and that's just such like a given now. I mean, I look at that, and I'm sure you guys look at that, and it's just like, well, what's the point in saying that? I mean, we all know that we have to do things in order to stay alive. It's a given, but when I was a child, it was something really hard on me. So, props to TJ. I mean, um, I view this as giving a nod to the well, I appreciate the nod to our immaturity, um, to our stupidity. It really made the world a much more interesting place when you really don't know what it's all about. Everything was fascinating, um, and we were capable of just putting our minds to such fascinating things because we didn't have to take care of our own survival. Um, when you're not worrying about what you need to eat, you're so much more creative, and you're so much more, heck, maybe you can say in that kind of way that you're more productive when you don't have to do anything to subsist yourself. That you have this kind of better productiveness, this kind of creative and imaginative productiveness when you're not being materialistically productive. Hmm. So basically, I'm saying that I really appreciate your video of valuing uh, what we once had, or what we were once were very privileged to afford to have. But eventually, we do have to start taking care of ourselves because our parents are going to die someday if they already haven't, or they're not going to be able to take care of you once they go older, maybe even. And we have to start taking care of ourselves, and it's a bummer. So we're just gonna have to settle for vacation times, and I don't know, maybe retirement. Maybe when we all hit, I don't know, the retirement age is definitely gonna rise. Probably 75. I don't know, because people are just so much more healthy. Um, People are so much more healthy now that you have to make people work later. So Yeah, so maybe when we reach like 75 and we retire, maybe then we can go back to playing video games and tell our, I guess, our children who are now taking care of us, or maybe we're just living off our own money, that don't tell me what I can't do, and we can go off and play video games together, and I don't know, whatever your thing is. I don't know, some of you guys like, I don't know, marijuana or something. Maybe you guys can do that. I'll be playing video games in the corner. That's my thing. Reading a book. Oh, awesome. I only spent 5 minutes and 40 seconds. I thought I ran out. So yeah, until retirement, everyone. All of my fellow adults or teens that are soon going to be adults. We'll have our break then. And we'll be back in Dreamland until we die.